HarlequinAudio is proud to bring you The Baby Inheritance by Maureen Child, a Harlequin desire novel performed by Gabrielle Cendese. And A Little Surprise for the Boss by Elizabeth Lane, a Harlequin desire novel performed by Hollis Mccarthy. 1. Porter Hollow, Utah, mid-June. Terry Hammond dumped 2 aspirin into her palm and washed them down with the lukewarm coffee in her mug. The hand-thrown mug, a costly item that bore the inscription, "My right-hand woman," had been a Christmas gift the previous December from her boss of 10 years, Buck Morgan, CEO of Bucket List Enterprises. Its message, meant as a compliment, was a galling reminder of the way Buck treated her, as something that simply did whatever he asked, without requiring attention or praise, something to be taken for granted. To Buck's credit, he'd also given her a generous bonus, but right now, it was all Terry could do to keep from flinging the mug against the sandstone wall of her office with all her strength. No wonder she had a headache. It was 9:45. The day was already turning into the Monday from hell, and Buck was nowhere to be found. The morning had started with a voicemail from Jay Mickelson, the instructor for the resort's scheduled afternoon skydive. He'd thrown out his back over the weekend and couldn't show up for the jump that had been booked. If Terry couldn't raise one of the other instructors or find Buck, she'd have to do the job herself. She was licensed and certified, but it was just one more thing to add to an already hectic day, a day that was just getting started. As Terry was about to check her email, a call had come from the nursing supervisor at Canyon Shadows Assisted Living. Terry's 91-year-old grandmother was refusing to eat again. When the aide had tried to feed her, the old woman swore at the poor girl, knocked the plate to the floor, and demanded that somebody be called to come and drive her home. The incident would blow over, just as they always had in the past, Terry knew, but she felt duty-bound to show up. It was nobody's fault that the sweet, patient woman who'd raised her after her parents died had become erratic and miserable in her old age and dementia. Her grandmother still deserved and needed love and attention. While she was waiting for Bob, her young assistant, to show up and cover the calls, the phone rang again. Terry's nerves clenched as she recognized the voice of Diane, Buck's ex-wife, who, thanks to a smart divorce lawyer, owned a 20% share of Bucket List Enterprises. "Terry, put Buck on." In Terry's experience, the word please had never escaped the woman's collagen-enhanced lips. Neither had thank you. "Sorry, Diane, he's not here." "Well, where is he? He's not answering his cell." "I know. I've tried to reach him. He's not answering his landline at home, either. Can I help you with something?" "Well," her tongue made a little click. "You can pass this on. I can't drive Quinn up there this week because I'm hosting a spiritual cleansing retreat here in Sedona. If Buck wants his daughter for the summer, he's going to have to send someone to get her or come himself." Terry bit back a snarky retort. "I'll pass that on." "Fine. Do that." The call ended. Terry sighed as she hung up the phone. Buck's 9-year-old daughter was a little champ, but her parents relayed her back and forth like the shuttlecock in a badminton game. Neither of them seemed to have much time for the girl. Getting Quinn here was Buck's problem, not hers, but it was her job to let him know. She picked up the phone again and punched in his cell number. She heard the recorded answer in the deep, sexy drawl that, after all these years, still raised goosebumps on the back of her neck. "Hi. You've reached Buck Morgan. I'm not available right now. Leave a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can." Terry waited for the beep. "Blast it, Buck. Where are you?" Jay hurt his back. He's probably out for the week. And you need to phone Diane about picking up Quinn in Sedona. She says she can't drive.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?